Hello, San Diego. Thanks for joining us here on CBS 8 Plus. I'm meteorologist Sean Stiles with a look at your weather, and we've got the marine layer starting to roll in along the coastline. We're looking west from San Miguel Mountain. There was a little bit of sunshine out there today, but it was not full-blown sun, so our temperatures did not reflect that. We have a wind advisory for the mountains all the way out into the deserts until Wednesday morning. So if you're heading east on Interstate 8, watch out if you're driving a high-profile vehicle. And in the Sierra Nevada, they are seeing snow. The Lake Tahoe area above 8,000 feet, as well as Mammoth picking up about 2 to 4 inches. A little bit more in the Lake Tahoe area, but that storm is still wrapping up. As far as the almanac is concerned, today we were at 65, 69, the 30-year average, and obviously we are way above where we should be when it comes to rainfall at 13 3/4 inches. I'll take that all day long. Highs around the county today, we were in the low to mid 60s along the coastline, 68 in Escondido, 63 in Ramona, 66 for the folks out in El Cajon, and in the 50s and upper 40s in the mountains. Anza Borrego Desert, 81 degrees. All right, here's how that cloud cover shaped up today. It was widespread along the coastline, but inland we saw some clearing. And with your 3-day forecast, we'll get you into that rain coming in by Thursday. That'll start as early as late Wednesday night and then be on out of here by late in the day Thursday. Maybe a lingering shower Friday morning early. The same for the inland microclimates. Temperatures currently outside have cooled off a little bit. I mean, we've dropped off about 6 to 8 degrees in most of the inland microclimates. 54 both in Ramona and Alpine, 59 in El Cajon, 58 in Escondido and Poway. Out in the deserts, Anza Borrego, 74 degrees right now. It's 36 both at Mount Laguna and Palomar Mountain, so it's a chilly night out there. And along the coastline, we're in the upper 50s to low 60s downtown San Diego at 61 degrees right now. Changes, it's actually a little bit warmer now than it was last night at this time. In the mountains, it's a couple degrees warmer, but it is still very, very cold. As we look at what's heading our way, this below average temperatures in deep marine layer will stick around. Rain Wednesday late through mid to latter part of the day on Thursday, 1/4 to 1/2 inch, snow level above 6,000 feet. So that means basically no snow for San Diego, maybe up in the San Bernardino and San Gabriel mountains. And certainly, as I said, they will continue to see snow in the Sierra Nevada. More sun and slightly warmer as we head into the weekend. Currently downtown, 61 degrees. Your winds are out of the west, northwest at 8 miles per hour. Humidity at 61%. So nothing really dynamic happening here in Southern California. All that's going to get going, though, over the next, say, 24 to 36 hours. By this time tomorrow night, we'll start to feel the effects of that storm coming in. 2 to 4 feet is the surf. Rip current risk is still high because of the way the sandbars are switching now. And tide high at the morning, 8:31, going to the low in the afternoon, 216, a 0.7. And the water temperature is starting to warm up. If you have friends in the Northeast, they've probably been telling you it is cold out here, and indeed it is. 39 in Detroit right now, low 50s over places like Philly, New York City, and down into the nation's capital. As we come out west, high pressure has shifted, and that is keeping the Intermountain region very pleasant. 74 in Boise, 75 in Salt Lake City, Las Vegas at 76, the Mile High City, Denver at 63 degrees, and 80 for the folks down in Phoenix, 86 degrees, 82 in El Paso. As we look at this storm, this is a pretty impressive storm. I mean, look at this thing, how much area encompasses all the way up into Maine, back into Illinois, and the wraparound moisture pulling all that cold air out of Canada. That's why those temperatures are chilly in Detroit. High pressure is keeping things dry over parts of the Rockies, but this frontal boundary is that surge of warm air coming up, and that's why things are warmer in Salt Lake City. The low pressure coming down the coastline, bringing snow to the Sierra Nevada, adding to the snowpack, but the colder temperatures are slowing down the melt, so that is good news for them. Low pressure, as we said, just basically over San Francisco right now. It's wrapping up and will start to make its way down the coastline. As it does, it'll settle in over San Diego Thursday morning, affecting the commute, and with that, we'll see as much as 1/2 inch west of the mountains. Certainly to the north of us, they'll see snow above the 7,500 foot level, where it will actually accumulate. That low pushes back up into the Great Basin. A secondary low comes into the picture, but this high pressure works its way in and keeps the storm track to the north of us. So although we will be cooler than average, we'll be out of the rain window. As you look at the 8-day microclimate forecast, things stay pretty much status quo right on through the weekend as far as temperatures, but the rain will arrive on Thursday, both along the coast and inland. We'll see more sunshine on Friday and Saturday, and Sunday looks pretty pleasant here, with temperatures really rebounding by the time we get into next week. For you folks in the mountains, as I said, no snow in our local mountains, but up in the Big Bear Lake area, San Gabriel's probably going to see some there. Temperatures stay in the 50s until we get into the weekend, where it finally gets back into the 60s. For you folks in the deserts, upper 70s to low 80s over the weekend. That's a look at your weather.